Of course. That's right. That's what's up. That's right. That's what's up. Go. Well, fuck it up. Yep. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Good damn boy. What's up, guys? And I'm gonna kind of be talking to the abyss this stream, but that's alright, you know, because I'm bored, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make a song, but then I was like, I also want to stream. And then I was like, why didn't I do both? Fuck it, dude. So here I am. Here I am, Baka Nation. Okay, I've been making a little song. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to maybe I will be able to finish it today. I don't know, dude. Sometimes I like to make a little song and then I don't finish it, and I'm like, what the shit, man? And then I come back to it like 3 years later. I'm like, oh, this is a banger. Who made this? And I'm like, oh, that was me. God damn, I'm good. And then, you know, I finish it up. We'll see if that's one of those moments again. All right. Nope. What the fuck? What is falling right now? Oh. Hold on. All right. I think I'm all comfy now. I'm all in my bathrobe right now. I'm comfy. I'm naked, in my bathrobe, oiled up, candles lit, humidifier on. It's music time, guys. All right, so fun fact, when I make music, I don't really ever have an idea of what I'm even gonna make. I mean, I'll have usually how it goes, I think I'll have an idea of like, oh, I want a song to sound like this, and then I'll start working on it, and then the song turns out completely different than what I imagined, or I thought I would make. That's usually how my music process goes. So I don't want to say what I'll be making. I could be like, I'm gonna be making I don't know, like a rock song, and then like it turns out to be like the most soft song you've ever heard in your life. What's up, K Duvo? We got mustard on a track. How? Yeah, true. So, you know, today it's late. It's almost 12 in the morning for me. You know, the vibes are on right now. The vibes are on. So I do want to make something soft. Even though I said, you know, I wasn't. Make something soft. I like making kind of lo-fi shit, but not too soft lo-fi, because regular lo-fi puts me to bed. I start falling asleep when I hear that lo-fi music. So I'm gonna make something a little more. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying, right? So let's just get started, dude. I'm gonna do experiment, dude. 12 a.m. beats. Those are the best beats, dude. And then you like wake up the next day, and then you listen to it, and you're like, what the fuck was I doing? So yeah, all right. I like experimenting with my music a little bit. Sometimes I'm like, I want to make something that sounds like a video game. Alright, first I know I'm gonna do a slower BPM. I'm gonna do like, I don't know, 87. Let's do 87, guys. I like writing my chords first. I'm a chord person, okay? If I don't like the chords that I write, I can't make the song. You know, that's just how I am, okay? At first I gotta find like a sound though. I gotta find a sound I like. You know, if I don't find a sound that I like, how could I expect to make the beautiful chords? Oh, whoa, this sounds... I kinda like this. Huh. I don't know, I could always swap the sound if I don't like it. That's just what I do. Some like 9% of the time I'll think I'm gonna use a sound, and then I end up switching with a different one. You know, that's just the way it goes sometimes, guys. Just the way it goes, man. I know this is where the magic happens, dude. I gotta put all of my knowledge, my music theory knowledge into this song. Oh, I gotta think of a key to write in. Oh, what key? I'm gonna look up Google. Let's do. I don't really like writing in minor. I don't want to do that one. Let's do. You know, let's try making an F major. Let's make it an F major. Okay, yeah, I know that one. That's just one sharp. No, wrong one. Yeah, there you go. Okay. 2D platformer vibes, real shit, type shit. And then I don't want to start it on this. I'm gonna start it on this one. Actually, no. We're gonna start on the G. Whoops. I already forgot. There you go. This noise is really loud. Hold on, it's kind of piercing my ears. That's why. Okay, my volume was really loud. I was like, dude, why is this thing blowing on my eardrums? Let's see. Now let's do. I'll do this one instead. It's a little too bright. See, I'm already switching the sound, dude. Like I said, guys. I know what the problem is. Hold on. I need to shorten this. That's too short. It's too short. Okay. Oh. And I need something that won't like sustain. You know what I'm saying? But it will. Wait, can I modify in here actually? I can't. Damn it. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna have the sounds now. The sound effects, dude. It's like a little train. And I love adding delay. A delay is just like, if a delay was heroin, I would be an addict. It gives it like rhythm too, you know, like groove. Okay, I like that, and then I'm gonna have it go. Let's have it go down to the 1. The tonic chord, if you want to be a nerd about it. What's a Mohawk Mark? Holy shit. In the flesh. Thank you for joining, Mohawk Mark. We're getting somewhere. Okay. Yo. And then I'm gonna have it go to the, yeah. What would that be? That'd be the 2nd chord, whatever the fuck. How does this sound? Dude, then we'll have it go down. Yes, dude, this is gonna be the greatest song you guys have ever heard in your life. Why is it placing? Oh, that's why. Yeah, to the E. Oh, no, it's gonna be diminished. Wait, it's gonna be diminished. No! Okay, we're gonna change that. My name DJ Khaled sample went, dude. When it'll be the producer tag. It'll legit be the producer tag. Actually, hold on. No. I'm not liking the sound of this. Okay, hold on. Let me think. Let me think, guys. Let me think. I do want it on that one. This is where I gotta experiment a little bit. Just gotta move some notes around. Ooh, okay, see, I like that. Oh, yo. Monster Wave the creator. True. Oh. If you guys want me to actually explain what the hell I'm trying to do, the music, I could. You know, I'll do it anyways in case like someone could gain knowledge right now. In case you guys want to learn something. So basically with music, there's this thing called a scale, okay? The scales are based on what notes you can play and it's gonna sound good, okay? So earlier when I was like, oh, what's scale or key? Scale and key, they're the same thing, by the way. Scale and key, when people say like play it in the key of C, you probably heard someone say that, hey, play it in the key of C major. Okay, and then it's like, oh, no, okay, now Johnny, switch it up to G minor. And they're like, okay, that's basically the same thing as a scale. So the scale, let me make a loop here. Like I said, is the what notes you can play, and it's gonna sound epic. Okay? So in this case, sorry, it's gonna be really confusing, but in this case, F major has these notes right here. Hold on, I'm writing them out for you guys. Whoops, I already messed up a note. There you go. This is what F major, these are the notes I can play, and it's gonna sound epic sauce. Whoops, hold on. Yeah, those are the notes. So you have F, G, A sharp, or would that, wait. Oh no, I'm confusing myself. No, B flat, yeah, that'd be B flat, C, D, E, F. And then the notes repeat again. If I want to keep going up, it would literally just repeat from here. So go to G, you know, A sharp or B flat, whatever the hell. C, D, E, and then goes back up to F. So, like I said, that's basically telling me what notes I can use to make my music. Now, I'm gonna move one of these notes. I'm gonna put it out of key. This note right here isn't in the key. So your notes will sound a little funky when I play it now. You're like, well, what the hell? It sounds like, I didn't like that, you know? Your brain is like, you know? It sounds like I'm edging, but I'm not. Trust me. It does sound like you find, yeah, like Zelda, like when you find something epic. It does just play a scale too, it literally just, but so yeah, so that's what a scale is. And then these like little chunks right here of notes, it's called chords. They sound really nice and beautiful, okay? Chords are beautiful. They're in everything. Every song ever has chords, okay? You know, some of you guys are saying, there's some music nerd, actually that's that too because it's playing arpeggiated and it's playing that. Shut the fuck up, okay? It's the same thing. I don't care. It's still a chord. It's just not played in a little chunk, okay? Whatever it did. But, yeah, chords are basically certain notes played together at the same time that make this epic sound, you know, like this. And there's different types of chords. I wish I had my piano plugged in so I could play the different types of chords. But sadly, it's not plugged in. So actually, you know, I'll plug it in. You know, you guys got me hyped. I'll plug it in. Hold on. Let me pull out old Betsy. Old Betsy, my piano. My trusted piano. Oh, God. I do. I'm plugging the MIDI keyboards in. And it sounds. You know your shit, Kay. Are you like? Have you been trolling me this whole time? I'm gonna name this. I'm gonna save the song real quick. Stream song. Put the catch on my screen. Ah, I will. Whoa, that's my actual piano. Sorry. Alright, so now I'm playing it through my MIDI keyboard. This music's really quiet, by the way. Like on my end, at least. Let me turn it up. Let me turn off the delay too, so you guys can. Alright, so now I'm playing on my MIDI keyboard. So there's different types of chords, okay? I know there's a lot of it. I'm just information dump on you guys, okay? But basically, you have your major chord. You know, sounds super happy. You're like, ha ha! It's like when something goes good in your life. Like, let's say you get a paycheck, and it's just like, ha ha! You know? But then, like, let's say, instantly, like, you get hit with taxes, and you're only left with 2 pesos. And then you hear this. And you're like, damn it! You know, you're like, fuck! Life is miserable. Life is pain. You know, that's the minor version. So here's the major version. Here's the minor. See, there's a big difference between them, right? One sounds pretty happy, one sounds pretty wicked, like it's gonna start slapping you. All my homies only use majors. Real shit, that's literally me. All my music is in major. I hate writing in minor. Okay, I don't like it unless, you know, I want my song to sound like Halloween. I think that's honestly why I don't like writing in minor, because it sounds so Halloweenish. But and then you have diminished chords, which are cool. They sound pretty ugly on their own, but they're epic. You know, you're probably thinking that's fucking ugly. Why would you ever use that in your music? Like, what the fuck? Just sounds like a bunch of. But no, look, because then you could do like epic stuff, like. You know, I don't know. And that's diminished. So let's go back. Major, ha ha, and then you get hit with taxes. No, and then like your girl leaves you. You know, it gets worse. So, and then there's a augmented, which is like sounds like you get surprised. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know if you guys could relate to this, but when I was in high school, there's like a thing when you're in the boys' locker to you like slap other guys' asses. It's basically sexual harassment. I don't know why we ever did it, but this would be the sound I'd hear whenever like I'd see it happen to someone else, and I'd be terrified of it happening to me. You know, that's the sound. You know what I'm saying? And then you have your sus chords. I know you guys thinking, oh dude, among us. Shut up. These are sus chords. You have different sus chords. Suspended 4 and suspended 2nd. Now keep in mind, that's all from basically like, it's hard to explain. It's the same chord, but not really. Yeah, so the reason why I say that is it's fucking hard to explain, but I don't get it. So yeah, here are the different versions. You have major, minor, diminished, augmented, suspended 4, suspended 2nd. And those are pretty epic, but I hate writing. They're called triads. Okay, look, I'll show you why they're called that. Because guess what? You have 3 notes. The 3 notes, triad. You got touched in the gym locker once? No, who didn't? Dude, it was actually like illegal shit would occur in the boys' locker. It's I'd rather not think about it. Alright, back to music. Yeah, these are called triads. Because the 3 notes, it makes sense. Try, 3 notes, you know? I hate writing in triads because that sounds too pop for me, dude. Like if I were to write like a little like chord progression with triads, it's gonna sound so popish. Look, here's a pop progression. You ready? Okay, that actually sounds like some Disneyland type shit. Hold on. let me see. Hold on. It sounds more like this. That's like a pop progression. Benny Blanc, he does. That motherfucker. I hate him and his goddamn pop music. It's so pop. Just try it. Like it's... You know, it's so popish. I hate it, dude. Am I streaming tomorrow? Yes, I am, actually. Yeah, don't worry. It's not going to be a late stream. It's going to be at like 2, 3 p.m. PST. I just decided to stream now because I was going to work on music. And I was like, why don't I stream? Because who knows, maybe people will actually join. You know, maybe we could get some of like the Brits in here or something. Or like some of the Australians, you know? So here we are. So there's other types of chords too. You know, like I said, you have your triads. You know, pretty cool. But I like writing above that, okay? Because then you have your 7th chords. Now look, let me play you a C major. C major, here we go, right? Oh, that sounds pretty good. Alright. But look, I'm gonna add a little, you know what I'm saying? A little, ooh. That just, you know, like, that sounds cool, right? But then, you know? It's like, It's like when you have that friend, you know, they're pretty cool. Pretty cool, right? But then like I don't know, let's say they have a sibling. And you're like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you can extend it from a 7th to a 9th, so then it sounds even more jazzy. Hold on. You can keep adding to it, but then eventually it just, yeah. Yeah, a lot of Japanese producers in K-pop use a lot of 7th and 9th and 11th chords. That's why their music sounds so different, and jazzy is the best way to put it. It sounds jazzy. because they use jazz type chords. You know, same thing with Mario. Just Japanese in general, a lot of Asian pop and just media, whatever the fuck. You know, remember how I mentioned those augmented chords, these ugly ass ones? Well, guess what? Look at this. Check this out. I was able to use an diminished chord, and it sounded beautiful. It's epic, huh? Okay, enough with the chords, though. We gotta get to making music, dude. I gotta get to finishing the song, man. Before my mom starts messaging me that I'm being too loud. I have to be quiet. Or else my mom's gonna start messaging me saying, son, shut the fuck up. I'm like, Mom, please. Please, Mom. I'm just trying to be the next Ice of Speed, Mom. So yeah, hopefully you guys learned a lot with my yapping. Maybe one day I'll make an actual how to make music video, starting from the beginning. But for now, I guess you could just go watch other YouTubers. Alright, here we go. So yeah, here's my progression that I made. Oh shit, wait. Oh, that's why. Your monster waving it? Did I hope you are? And then watch, like, to give it more, like... Look, I'm gonna add a diminished. I'm gonna diminish. It's gonna sound so epic. It should be so epic, guys. Sounds so epic. Your guys are gonna blow up. Yo. Yo. So that sounds pretty cool, right? But that's not good enough for me. We're gonna move the notes around, because that's the cool part you can do with chords. You don't have to play them identical all the time, because it's gonna get boring, dude. You can switch it up. So like, you know, I'm moving the bass notes down, and then move this note down. Move all these down. You know? Invincible is cool, dude. I love Invincible. The third season just made me like... You know, Adam Eve was like butt-ass naked by the end of it? That was me by the end of it. I was just naked. That's how much I enjoyed it. That was legit, man. Whoa. We'll just keep it simple, actually. I like the sound of it. In the end, guys, it's whatever you like, okay? There's gonna be people who can make some complex-ass chords that are just like fucking transcending realms, you know, with why they work and stuff, but as long as it sounds good, who fucking cares how the chord is made, you know what I'm saying? Or how complex the music is. Because I know there's some old heads like, oh, it's not complex enough, it needs more theory behind it, it's just a simple 2-5-1. It's like, dude, shut up, man, as long as it sounds good, dude. I'm gonna lower, I'm gonna pitch it down, though. There you go, that sounds way more vibey, dude. Yo, hey, yo. Get A$AP Rocky in this. Yo, my name is A$AP. Yo, I like Rihanna. Okay. We need some movement. We need some movement though, guys. This is all fine and dandy, but it needs melody. It needs melody. Alright? It needs a lot, actually, okay? We're gonna add the bass. The bass, I'm thinking we could add the movement to it, you know? Could add some movement. Yeah, yes, all of us. We're conquesting. Dude, I was conquesting it. Even before it like even showed up on the screen, I was conquesting it like beast mode style. You know what I'm saying? Added the bass. I like making my bass line super simple, and then I'll go and start adding the little... Even then my bass lines suck. I'm gonna keep it so with you guys. Bass lines are my weakness. Okay, it's hard for me to write like a cool, like a catchy bass line I might write bass lines that, yeah, it works, right? Like, okay, cool, it does its job, it's a bass line. But nothing like, oh, dude, oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Wait, is that note off? The fuck? Okay. Alright, we'll do like, no. It sounds so sad now, the song did. I'll save it so. I wish it was real. Me too, man. And then we'll keep the same, like a little pen. Like this is as good as it gets, guys. Let me so real with the bass line. Like what? Well, at least when I make one, this is as good as it gets, man. Like I fucking suck at bass lines. Oh, this sounds so sad. This song sounds so sad, dude. I don't want it to be sad. See what I mean? Like I'll think I'm like gonna write a song and then just ends up completely different. What the hell? It's alright though. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. I want to make something epic. If you're wondering what all these little windows are, it's the different instruments basically. I'm gonna have some held down. Oh. Type of song I would hear in a Bart Simpson, sad Bart Simpson date. I know, what the hell, dude? Song's so sad. We gotta fix it. Oh. I'm just kind of riffing now. Okay, you know, I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change it a little bit. Change it up a little bit. I'm not vibing with this right now. I'm not vibing with this. I'm not gonna lie, guys. We're not gonna change the whole song though. This is the epic part about music. Cause sometimes all it takes is a little push. You know what I'm saying? Little push. So we're gonna instead. Yeah, this one right here is what's making it sad. This is the culprit. We gotta kill it. No, please. I'm just doing my job. No, you're not doing your job right, buddy. Okay, we're gonna have it go. If I just have it go down to the 1. Hold on, that's not the 1. What am I doing? Wait, that's what I did earlier, isn't it? Oh, I'm trolling. Okay. We're gonna change the tonic chord. Yeah. And then we'll have it go up to the... Yeah, wait. Are we cooking, guys? Hold on. Hold on, we might be jorking. Oh. Just like that, it already sounds way different, dude, the song. Oops. Copy, paste, bing, bam. Oh, yo, this is for all the skibbity toilets. Yo, who out here skibbiting they toilet? I am. Sorry. Oh wait. Well, it's the 5th of 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's the 5th. What? 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, whoops! I messed this up. There you go. Let's change to C. There we go. See, the song was all I did was change 2 chords, and the whole song already sounds different. That's how strong chords are, dude. Okay, Pharrell Williams, if you know him, Pharrell Williams, he put it best. Chords are the coordinates to your destination. You know? That's the key. That's the key right there, guys. This is a lot better. And then now it's the sounds we're using too. They're really soft. Tried an A flat. I will. Usually I like pitch my music after I like work on everything else. I usually never stay in the same key though. I always switch it. Let's try to find some sound. Tyler Curry type shit. Hopefully this isn't too loud for you guys. Hopefully not blowing your guys' eardrums out. I want something, hold on. This is the hard part, is finding the right sounds, guys. It takes forever. What if I do, hold on. Can arpeggiate it. Problem with this though is hold on, these notes. We're gonna bring them up and then we're gonna, whoops. Oh. Everyone, LeBron talked during silent reading. Fuck, dude. LeBron wouldn't do that though. What? No, what? LeBron wouldn't do that. Especially just after launching LeBronify? Are you serious? LeBron has to be trolling. Music making most of the time is trying to... No, real shit. The right sound is the hardest part, dude. That's actually it. And then I'm just gonna layer the shit out of this chord. That's honestly like the key too, is just layer your chords, dude. Layer them till they sound epic sauce. Wow, I wonder, no, probably not. Here we go. Oh. Uh-huh. There we go. And then me, I like having my bass fucking loud. Not gonna lie, guys. Okay, we have a good start. This is a good bass right here. I could start in the drums. And then I could add everything else. Maybe, yeah. Maybe I'll do that. We could add an 808, true. Well, you know, I might actually, dude. Replace the bass with an 808. Alright, drums. Drums, I love drums because I love hip hop. Drums are like the biggest thing to me in my music. I need my drums to slap. I don't like that lo-fi music or the drums like this. Here, I'm gonna do like a little recreation. I don't even know the word. Look, let me get some. What most little poo-poo boys would do, you know? They'd make their drums like this. Hold on, no, that's the wrong pack. Where is it at? Was it this one? Or was it this one? Yeah, they have like the fucking just softest snare ever heard upon humanity. Yeah, okay, they'll do something like this. And it pisses me off. I fucking hate when they make their drums like this. Like, these are drums, not fucking patty cake. Like, what? Look, this is what they do. And then their hi-hat is always like... Yeah, it's always there. Like, some shit like this. And let me get the kick. And like a soft kick. How can you have a soft kick? What? Are we stupid? This is... Here we go. It's gonna be like... Hold on. Oh, that has a loop to it. Hold on. And then it's like... Yeah. Okay, yeah, like this. And then it just like lips. Yeah, this is... Okay, look. Almost done with the lip. Hold on. And then this will go here. Oh. Jumping, we are not cooking. What are you talking about, dude? Okay, yeah, and then they have... It's a two-step pattern with the hi-hat that has so much swing to it. It's like this. This is like the average fucking YouTube... Not YouTube, like just... Oh my god. No, this is YouTube lo-fi music. And then like the chords will be like this. Hold on. Like, it'll be like chords like this. And that's like the whole beat. And they're like, whoa, dude, oh man. That's so epic, dude. No, fuck that. This is Monster Wave right here. This is Monster Wave. Okay, this is a Monster Wave beat. We don't take no soft ass little boy with a little big lollipop. Oh, hey mommy, can we go to the store? Can we go to the store? No, we don't do that. Smash the thumb. What did I even set the thumbnail to? Wait, I actually forgot. How did I forget my own thumbnail? Oh, I forgot. Okay, yeah, true. No, you're spitting. Yeah, I would smash. Now, yeah, these are just boring jumps. Like, I mean, it works, right? But like, it's just so boring. It's so soft. Now let's get some real drums in here. None of that liberal shit. You know what I'm saying? So what I do to get my drums at least is I use, first of all, I use trap kicks because just listen to this shit. Listen to this. Well, I can't speak. Listen to this shit. You ready? Like, you hear that? Guys, like it's punching in the fucking face, dude. Right? All these different kicks. I especially like this one though. This compared to this, like, dude. Like, dude, come on. It's like dry fart versus wet shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just a big difference. What's up, Chorus? No enemy girl ad-libs. I'm out. Noob song. Dude, fuck you, man. Whatever, man. Want me to chord anything you want to say in the beat like an ad-lib? Okay, there you go. Monster Wave on the beat. How? Monster Wave on the beat. How? I have to add it when I'm done with the song. But yeah, alright. So first of all, I guess I'm fucking beating ass kicks, okay? By the way, where I get my inspiration for my kicks and my drums is K Tronada. I love K Tronada. If you don't listen to K Tronada, what are you doing with your life, okay? His drums are beating. That shit slaps you. Like, I always believe the kicks should punch you in the stomach. The hi-hats should slap you on the face. And the snares should smack your neck. That's the best way I could put it. With how your drums should sound, okay? So yeah, first I use a trap kick, and then I'll kind of move to the lo-fi shit. Like, especially with my snares, but I'll layer my snares because I like my snares snappy. You know, I like them snappy, I don't like them soft. So that's why most of the time you'll find I layer my snares. I usually throw like 2 or 3 snares on top of each other. I need something good like bass though. And then I do this. Ooh, I like that one a lot. See, already, like, dude. Yeah, that sounds epic. Yeah, okay. Oh, let me add the snares. Hold on, there we go. Boom. You're gonna hear me stop the song and replay it a lot because I'm trying to find a good rhythm in the, like, for the drums. Oops. Why don't you just sample good parts of other songs and steal them like a great musical songist does? Wait, there's nothing wrong with sampling as long as it's a good song. But true, I just get a little loop and then just use that and be like, this is my song. Go on Splice. I hate that. Like, sampling I'm fine with, but when you use like something like Splice and you even sample drum loops that someone else made, and like melodies and chords and leads, like, bro, did you make any of this? Like, what the fuck? Like, you didn't even bother to make the drums yourself? Yeah. Okay, cool. So we got a cool drum pattern now. Like I said, I like layering. So our snare we have now, that's pretty, it's in the high end. If you know what that means, high end is basically like the frequency of the sound. So if I were to put this somewhere, this allows you to see the frequencies. See this? See how it spikes? There's a little hill that forms and it spikes right around here. That's high end right here. It's literally all of this is high, this is mid because it's in the middle, not because it's mid and like bad, and this is low end. Right? It makes sense. A snare wouldn't have much low end because it's a snare, it's not a kick. Or yeah. Can you add distortion to every track in honor of the god X? Rip the legend. I could. This would be like an X dedicated song. Yeah, we need some not low end, we need mid. We need more mid in this snare, you know? So let's find a snare that's a mid end. Let's see, I'll try to tell you, like this right here. That's a pretty mid snare. You know, it's not snappy like this one. But it's still got some girth to it, you know what I'm saying? That sounded really weird. Why did I use that phrase? Now, it's a subtle difference, but here, I'll play it without. This is with. So this will make it more obvious. I'll delay it. There you go. Yo, my name is JF. I like to rap and I like to crap. And now let's get my hi-hat too. We need a hi-hat. Same thing. I don't like these soft hi-hats like this. Like, it's just... they're so soft, dude. It's so soft. Like, there's no... like, is that like a hi-hat? Or is that like a little whisper into my ear? Like those TikTok streams, you know what I'm saying? So I like snares that sound more like this. You know, you can actually like hear it. This one's like, these are way too soft, these ones, holy shit. Let's try this one. And then I always start with a simple pattern, like. I'm gonna change it. And then I'll add more to it. Even though I could just stick with this and it's gonna sound epic. You know, that sounds good, right? But why settle for good? We want great. So I kind of add like little things like and let me really dig into this. Hold on. I was gonna make a reference, but I shouldn't. The TikTok reference. I want to be like, there we go. And then I'll have it just loop. Yeah, because I'm kind of lazy. But I do want, hold on. There we go. Whoa, what happened there? What the fuck? Holy shit. What was that? I want to change the hi-hat a little bit. I want something a little chunkier, a little thicker. Ooh, I wonder if I should add some perks. Perks it's slang for percussion, okay? So that's shit like shakers, tambourines, you know, other hi-hats. Stuff to get a little more groove, you know? Ooh, I like that, hold on. And then watch this. You know, it's subtle. It's subtle, dude. But it adds so much, these little perks. And then it's cool because if you want to make your hi-hat little loop even more groovier, you could layer on other hi-hats. It's pretty cool. See, like... You hear that? It adds. It adds. You know, like that's just the best way I could put it. It adds. It adds, you know? You see, in the drums is where I think I excel at, you know. While my chords aren't too crazy, or nor my bass lines, my drums, they go beast mode. They go beast mode, okay? We're not even done. We're not even done, guys. Because you sent something? Hold on.
Jack. What's on the beat, bro?
That's fire.
Swamp Izzo.
Holy shit. That fucking mic. It's like peaking and shit. That was fire, dude. Where was I? All right, okay. So with drums, you know, I could. This to me, it's good, but it's still not good enough. I know you guys are saying, what? What are you talking about? This is great, dude. It's groovy. It's got kick. It's got like. Well, actually, it doesn't have this. It's missing one last thing, guys. Swing. I almost said groove. It's missing swing. Now, what if you don't know what swing is? So, when I'm putting these little drums down, okay, you see how they're on the pattern like this? They are being played exactly on the dot of the tempo, which is cool, right? But the problem with that is it sounds robotic, you know? You can't have banana sound that's pretty robotic, right? It's very snappy, if that makes sense. So we gotta give it some life now. We gotta give these drums some life. And to do that, you offset your drums, not everything, but some of the things. It's called off the grid. You might do a Kanye reference. So see this little line? That's the grid. What did you even say? How can you compare yourself to Kanye? He's one of the greats. He has autism and bipolar. What do you... I can't compare. So here's the grid. This is, see, that's right on the line. Literally like on the line. That's crazy. A human person can't really do that. It's hard. They'll play a little bit off, like here, a little behind, you know? So that's what we're gonna do. I could adjust, you know, each individual little sound by hand. I'm kind of lazy though. So instead, in FL, there's this thing. It's called shift. And you just turn that shit up and it automatically moves it off the grid for you. I don't know if you guys hear that. There's already some crazy swing with that. It's a little too much. I even added to my kick a little tiny bit, like just very little. Especially your hi-hats. Your hi-hats especially add swing to this shit. I'm not gonna do that actually. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna, yep. I don't know if you guys hear that. This is with the swing though. But I don't know, it's hard to hear, you more feel the difference. But I added swing to my drums now. You got some crazy swing now. Sounds more natural, exactly, dude. It's better. Yeah, they're a little, play a little bit off the grid now. Now it's got some feel to it. Yo. ASAP. I'm just kidding. There you go. Now I think my drums are okay. Fucking course, dude. He's trolling. I already know he's just at work and is just fucking commenting this whole time. He's just at work, sitting on his chair as he's watching the stream, thinking of shit to say. Literally could have gotten like the same effects he played the drums in person, like Kendrick would have done. Yeah, right. Kendrick would have done that, dude. That's why I cannot pale. I pale in comparison to the GOAT, Kendrick Lamar. Okay, now we have the drums, we have a bass. I'm gonna fix up the actual song a little tiny bit. I'm gonna add some stuff, remove some things. I don't know if it needs a sound, I might change it. Oh. Okay, let's oh fuck, what was I gonna say? All right, let's do it before and after. Look, this is the before drums. Your typical lo-fi drums. Let's see, which ones do you guys like better? You guys better not rage bait me. Let's see. These drums. Whoops. Or do you like these drums? I already know the first ones are better, okay? You guys are right. Fuck. What was I thinking? I should just stick to the tradition, you know? The first drums are better, weren't they? God damn it, dude. Fuck! Fuck! Oh, I knew it, dude. God damn it, man. That's it. I'm scrapping the whole song. It's over. It's done with. No more song. No more song, man. JK. I can do that. I do want to change some of these sounds. Kendra just opened his mouth. Sure. Whoa, what the fuck? Is that an oscillator? Oh, these are. Makes sense. I want classic synth keys. Type of drums you could bring home to your mom on Christmas, but not the type of drums you could strip down with during oiled up twister. You took the words right out of my goddamn mouth, course. I was just about to say that. How dare you copy me? That's it. I don't like my music too soft. So that's like too much. Sounds cool, but I'll probably save it for the chorus. Oh. Holy shit. You know, I kind of like the second one. Yeah. And then we're gonna go back and adjust the bass a little bit. Pro tip for bass, literally just have it play whenever your kick plays. Hold on, let's move. Yeah, there we go. There you go. I don't even know if I like the, you might actually use an 808. Low key, maybe Rocket was spitting. Please put Andrew Tate. Podcast top left like Subway Surfers. Me and him had a falling out, sadly. And he told me directly, Michael, you're never gonna get women like me. Don't use my content for clout. Okay? And he took a big puff of his little cigar. And he said, come back to me when you've bagged a couple of bitches. I was like, fuck, dude. Fuck, like that's gonna happen. Damn it. So yeah. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Holy cannoli. Let's stick with this for now. What I am gonna do though is remove this high end, because bass doesn't need high end. And then I'm also gonna add some saturation. What saturation does is it basically that makes it epic. Oh, whoops! I put on the wrong thing. Oh fuck! No, I had the effects. No. Yeah, this is what saturation does. You ready? You might think, oh, it's the story to get. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it pretty much is. But a music nerd will tell you, actually what it's doing. It's like, bro, it's just starting it. Shut up. And then we're gonna add some effects like reverb to the keys. He's right, bro. Just get rich and the huzz will come. I know, that's the part that hurt me the most, is that he was right. Andrew Tate was right. Like, can you, what? Like, oh shit, man. You know, it's just crazy to think about. It's honestly just crazy. Yeah, I'll pitch it up. Okay, now we have something going now. Now, really. Let me get rid of these drums right here. Hold on. Yeah, these little baby drums. We don't need them. They're doing nothing but wasting room. Okay. I don't want to add those effects yet. We need a melody. We need a melody. This is the hardest part for me. Is finding what sound I want to use for the melody. And then thinking of the melody. You know, not the hardest, it's just the most time consuming. Because I like my melodies epic, you know? You're gonna notice though, when I add the melody, it's gonna just tie everything together. You'd be like, wow. Wow. That's epic. I'm like, I know, dude. I know. Don't you worry, child. Monster Wave's got a stream plan for you. Let me add effects before even. Yeah, just, I love smothering reverb on everything, dude. It's just epic, man, you know? Ooh. I like brighter sounds. Like, oh, yeah, I like that. Let's play this. Yeah. Turn it up, turn it up. Okay, hold on. Trying to riff something. Here we go. Yo, 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 skip it. Do it. I do like the sound. The problem is though, it how do I explain it? It's a little too like low, but I do like it. So what I'm gonna do is here. I'm gonna freaking layer it. Layering is the way to music, man. Okay, the music is. Fall asleep. Here, let me draw down what I riffed. I like that first part. Yeah. Yeah, critics, music nerds about nerding on music. The irony is palpable. Palpable, excuse me. It's funny how music critic nerds only listen to taboo music and they complain about how mainstream music isn't weird sounding, but if that taboo sound becomes popular, they just implode. They implode. No, real shit, dude. They're like, oh man, because that's usually how it goes. Like, not gonna lie, the music industry, it's just kind of like pop stars. Dude, it's so easy. Like, pop stars, all they do is like, it's like they send out a little underling. They're like, hey, go listen to what's in the underground. What's popping in the underground right now? And, you know, the underling is like, hey, you win, master. And then, you know, Doug goes out, listens to a bunch of underground music by artists, and then it comes back. And it's like, here's what I heard, what they're doing. And they just give it to the pop artists, and they're like, all right, bet, let's just use this to make pop music now. And then, boom. $1 billion. And then everyone's like, wow, what a fresh new sound. Never heard anything like this before. And it's like, bruh. Drinking water. I'm kind of thirsty, lad. Taboo? I mean real music instead of soul-sucking mainstream slop. You're spitting. Spitting, lad. Hold on, those notes are all wrong. Sometimes, you know, you gotta just open a door to see a window, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yes. If the artist has more than 1,000 monthly listeners and their music just sucks, let's be real, come on. Holy, 1,000? No, that's sad. There's people actually who like believe in that. It's like, or showing that real music. No, honestly though, I don't know who's worse. Who's worse, guys, in your opinion? The like super snobby, well, they're both snobby, but the super snobby artist, not music, what the fuck am I saying? The super snobby music enjoyer who's like, mainstream pop sucks, it's nothing but slop. I like my super indie underground artists with literally like 2 listeners. Their music is just better, they make real music. Or the like old heads who were like, oh, this modern music is ass. Take me back to 1980 when real music was being made. Which one do you guys think is more annoying? Like, genuinely. Like, who was the more, like, who would win in a death match, actually? Like, if they had a debate against one another, and the loser has to just get stabbed in the throat, and, like, their blood is, like, poured into a chalice of youth, who would win? You know, both suck equally. I don't know, dude. It's like, they're both just, wow. They're both just like, you live a sad life. Like, holy shit, man. GADF. Wait, I'm just lost on my code. The worst is when streamer tries to brainwash us with their music opinions. Please use your influence responsibly and promote real music artists with less than 1,000 monthly listeners. You're right, man. Fuck. I'm getting canceled already, dude. I'm like Chappelle Rowan. Have you guys seen her getting canceled on Twitter? It's like, holy shit, man. Yeah. I'm just kind of locking in. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Wait. No, it'd be C, yeah, D. Wait, now what's the next one? I don't like that now. Hold on. Okay, we're getting somewhere with the little melody. The second part though. Oh, there you go. This could be, I was like writing the chorus first. And then what I said earlier was how it's kind of like, I like the sound, but it needs a little more to it. I'm gonna layer on top the different sound. That's gonna hopefully beef it up. The fuck is this? This sounds like that one song. You know, it's like, well, yeah, you know what I'm talking about? It's like, how are you today? It was like really popular in what, like 2014? What is it called? OMFG or something? Is it OMFG hello? Wah oop, wah 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 oop. So, fuck. Oh, I forgot the song. Writing delay. Like I said, I'm addicted to delay, guys. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Wait. I want this to go back. Go back! What's up, Mohawk Mark? Welcome back. I kind of like this weird sound. I hate when people say, what would surprise aliens about us if they came to visit us? And people say music. They tell me those motherfuckers aren't blasting the most devious, dank dubstep known to man. They're blasting like glorp step, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like gloop glop. Like, I'm sure they got some hard ass fucking tunes like they're bumping right now, and like their alien hoods and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that sounds cool. Okay, now I want to add one last thing. It's missing just like another, I'll explain, like another melody. Something simple, just like yes. Yeah, something like, I don't know. There you go. Big difference was out of that. What do you think aliens would say right before the bass drops? They go. And then bass drop, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's like building up. It's like, and that's like the little like Brazilian funk version, like alien music. And it's like, and then they're like, and they start going crazy. Like Glorpo starts like fucking moshing and starts like beating up his friends and shit. They all like get like bruises. Like, actually, that's probably some alien type shit. You know what I'm saying? Alien type shit that aliens would do. Type shit. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Type shit. Type shit. Okay, so I know by now you guys are like, dude, this guy's been working on the same like 8-second song for like 1,000 minutes already. Fret not. The time is almost here. Well, I just really said hard. YouTube background music. Well, that's like contradictory. What the fuck? How can you say hard and then YouTube background music? Oh, dude, what the hell, man? No, man. No, man. Now we're gonna get to the epic part. I don't think I have enough time to finish the whole song, but it's alright. So since they're making the chorus, we need one last thing. Literally, when it comes to making a chorus, guys, okay? All that means is you're just gonna layer hard. Layer real hard, okay? There we go. What if instead of having it, hold on. It's stabbing a little too much. Let's just increase it by like an extra, I don't know, beat. Oh, that's why. What? There we go. Check DMs for Glorp Step. Fuck is this? Better not be some dumbass fucking shit, dude. Let me see. That shit goes hard. That shit made me hard. Thank you for sharing Glorp Step. Okay, I think we're ready to start arranging because it's getting late. Arranging's easy, kinda, sorta. Depends on how complex you want to go. Or what does arranging mean? You guys are probably wondering. What does it mean arranging? Arranging the music. You know when you listen to a song, there's you have the intro. There's like 8 seconds of just like the chords. And then after those 8 seconds, the voice comes in, it starts singing. And then after like 40 seconds, the hook comes in, right? Like The Weeknd, Save Your Tears, the verse is, I saw you dancing in a crowded room. The hook would be, save your tears for another day, right? The song's arranged. How it's arranged is, like I said, it's differentiating the different parts of the song. It's breaking it down. You have your verse, you have your intro, your verse, chorus, sometimes a pre-chorus, sometimes a bridge. How long do these parts last usually? Yeah, it's all dependent. With this song, I'm gonna do a quick arrangement. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make, I already made one unique. Yeah. I'm gonna break this song down. Let me break it down for you, Mark. Okay, Mohawk Mark, this is for you. Let me break it down for you, Mark. We are going to go here, and we're not gonna do that. I don't like doing that actually. I'm gonna get rid of everything but the chords for the intro because that's how you make an intro. We don't want to just start off just the song playing. That's gonna be crazy. And the drums immediately would be crazy too. So it's gonna be like this. This is the intro. Then we can have the drums come in. And then what I'll probably do is I'm gonna add the bass in this second part. So then I'm gonna get rid of everything but the chords and the bass. So there's progression to the music basically, it's changing. Real quick, I want to add, this is the easy way to get like a cool start to your song. Yeah, hold on. And then I have to add the more melodies too. We don't just have the one melody. We have more melodies. If it's an instrumental song, you have to have multiple different melodies because you don't want your song to get boring. And then the chorus will be here. It's a little crazy now, but it's okay. It's very early. And I'll probably have a second part to the chorus. So then, whoops. Yeah, we're gonna extend it. So I'm gonna extend quote unquote verse because it gets to the chorus a little too fast. You want to give the listener some time to process the music. You don't want to go bass mode. Yeah, then we'll probably do this actually. Yeah, just to make it even more different. We're gonna add we're gonna change this actually. Yeah, instead what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get rid of this, keep that, get rid of this, get rid of that, this, and this. Yeah. Wait, did I just? Oh shit. Oh no. Wait, hold on. Oh, whoops. Oh shit. Wait, hold on. I got rid of like the other part of the song. Oh shit. Okay. Don't do what I just did. Hold on. Okay, what I meant to do is place that there. Make this unique. Yeah. And then place all that. Whoops, I almost deleted the whole song. Oh shit, that would have been terrible. Get rid of all this. And then, you know, hold on. Now, you see, it's starting to sound like a full-length song, right? You're like, well, this actually sounds like something I'd listen to, you know? Like, what the hell? What the Sigma? Hopefully, you'd listen to it. So how I make my music too. It's like I said, I usually start by making the chorus, a very early version of the chorus, and then I start arranging. And then even from there, once I have my arrangement, I'll start adding even more to the song. Like transitions, melodies for, you know, the beginning part, bridges, and all that, you know. So as a matter of fact, I'll show you how I usually do like a little, not even a bridge, like a section B, I guess. So let's say we have, you know, the song, it just goes crazy mode, right? Here's something cool you could do when you want to make another part of a song. You get your chords, and you could either just have them be played by a different sound, or you could stay in the key but change up the chord progression, which I'm gonna do because it leaves the listener like, whoa, this sounds different, dude. It sounds different, dude. And you're like, I know. I can see myself gently kissing the wife after dinner while listening to this song, dude. I'm glad, man. I'm glad the song could bring you joy in your life. You know, just complete peace and tranquility. Alright. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. So basically, I'm gonna make two songs in one. Bada bing bum. And then let's have it go. Let's have just go to A minor. Haha, get it, guys? A minor. Oh shit, wait, bollocks. Hold on. Bollocks. Bloody bollocks. This is fucked up. Let's fix this a little bit, hold on. No, let's have it. That should sound better. There you go. And then we'll have it just repeat. Bum, bum. Yeah. Now you notice how it sounds different? It's like a cool little extended part compared to everything else. Cause then you go, yeah, this part, right. I gotta work on the melodies part. I'm not liking it after all. Or at least I think I know what I need to change. Hold on. Right. And then you're like, whoa, dude. But then you have the second part. You're like, oh man, can't wait for it to go back to the verse. But then no, I deceive you. I know what I need to change in this part. I'll have to go down. I don't know, toilets. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you guys that. Toilets. How does this go? It goes DFA, right? Yeah, DFAC. Let's move this up. No, I don't want to go back. Hold on. Okay. And then what's cool about the second part is we could just like it's basically a whole new song we have here. So we could just add like shit, you know, like I don't know, have a go like thoughts on white people. They're pretty cool. Pretty cool, dude. So far. So far. There we go. Whoops. Wow, that is slow. Hold on, I did not mean for it to be that slow. Wow, what if we have to do like... I'm thinking, guys, I'm thinking. Songs to Goon or to Edge 2. Wait, what note is that? Oh, it's an F? There you go. And then also what I like doing too, because like I said, with instrumental music, it's so hard because compared to, you know, music with vocals, you differentiate the song by the vocals, right? Like I said, you have your verse, you know, and you don't really have to change much about the background, the instrumental song itself, because the vocals do everything. Plus, the singer needs room to, you know, do their harmonies and the little extra little ad-libs or whatever the fuck, right? But when it comes to instrumental music, the melodies that really have to like carry. So just the song itself, the instrumental has to fucking carry, right? Because if you were to listen to an instrumental of like some of your favorite songs, like you can do it right now, so look up YouTube, type in the name of your favorite song, instrumental, and you're to listen to it, you'd realize how repetitive the instrumental is. But it's because of the artists and the different melodies they're singing at the different parts in the chorus and the hook, or the same thing, hook and chorus, that really differentiates the song. And even when there is a change in the instrumental, it's something very subtle, not even subtle, but just super simple. Like it'll just be like the chords now have this added instrument on top, or the drums change. That's pretty much it. So with the instrumental music, definitely a lot harder, because you got to keep things fresh, because the listener is really listening to just, you know, the instrumental, the music itself, right? Mr. Yapper over here trying to act like he's better than an actually talented singist like Taylor Swift. I don't know, it's April Fools. I don't like this last chord. I'm gonna change that. Okay, there you go. That sounds better. So you gotta do some differences. Like here, what if I do like... I could do, I don't know. Right? Something a little different. I'll keep the drums the same, but... And then we'll add like a layer. I'll just layer copy the top notes, because why not? There you go. And then, like I said, the biggest thing that ties everything together is a melody. It's a melody, guys. The melody. So, what if I have it like something like... Huh? My piano disconnect? Why is it not playing?
Why is it not playing?
Where the fuck is my... God damn it, the MIDI piano, guys. Hold on. MIDI settings. Watch this docs my ass, guys. Enable disable. There we go. So then I'd be like... Then it goes right back. So you hear how much like the melody adds to it and just the different variations in the song itself. It's epic. And then guess what? We just have it go right back to the chorus. I always like having my sections repeat at least twice, by the way, because I know if someone hears it once and it's good, they're probably going to want to listen to it again. So I don't ever want to edge people by only showing it to them one time, and that's it. You know, leave them, what's it, like blue balled? They're like, oh, I love that part though. Why isn't it played again in the song? And I have to restart the whole song over again. It's like, dude, no. Don't you worry, child. You know what I'm saying? And then for the outro, I kind of just repeat the intro. Oh, whoops. Yeah, let me grab this bar. Yeah. And then, you know, just kind of bum 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 bum. And this would be like the outro. Literally just repeating the intro. And then what I like doing, because I hate when songs do this, they don't play the beginning. Like there's not an end to it, you know what I'm saying? There you go. Like there's an actual conclusion to the song, you know, you hear it. Yeah. Something like this. So I got out of all the melodies, but it's almost 1 in the morning for me, so I might have to wrap it up, but I'll show you guys what I do one last time for the music that I make. Usually when I'm complete, oh actually I forgot the last thing. Not the last thing, but one of the things I do. This is somewhat lo-fi. I like a kind of a lo-fi sound, yeah. So I add this plugin, IC20, and it also beefs up some of my, just everything. It sounds epic, dude. It's just like the final cherry on top, you know? Typically, when that happens to a song I like, I just loop it myself and export that loop into MP3. True, but like, that's so much work. It's basically on banana mode. Hold on. Right, and then we have like a little right, a little loud, sorry. Right, and here's the second part. Oh. So yeah, and then usually when I'm fully done with the song, I always export it. You're going to bed. Thank you, Rocket, for joining me today's stream, dude. Thank you, man. It's alright. I'm about to wrap up too, though. Just gonna do this last thing. When I finish with the song completely, when I have all the melodies, everything's done, it's all mixed, and all, I always export my song, obviously, because how else am I gonna upload it? But what I'll then do is I'll put it back into the project, and then I'll pitch it up and down, or up or down, depending what I like the sound of more. I usually like pitching it down more. And you're probably thinking, oh, what's the point of that? It basically changes the song's key and just kind of the overall like mood of the song, I've noticed, and it gives it more of like a lo-fi feel or sound, you know? So this is with pitch, and I never always pitch like 1.5 semitones, never a full 2 or 1, because I'm a little quirky like that, okay? I'm a little quirky. Now you're like, well, this sounds different, dude. Now this is vibey. Usually right here I'd have another part, added sounds, just a difference so it's not the complete same. You know. And I'll probably have a melody change here. And then the chorus comes on. And then the second part. I always end up liking the second part more than I do the first part. I guess that's a good thing. And then it goes right back. And there you go, guys. That's all I got time for today. Like I said, it's 1 in the morning for me now. It's pretty late. I'm sure it's late for you guys too. Unless you're Australian or British or anyone Asia. Then shout out to you guys. It's good to know I'm going international. The Baka Nation is going international. Hell yeah, dude. Send me that beat though. That shit tough. Dude, I can send you this one. Don't worry, dude. I still gotta finish it up though. We gotta add the other melodies. Shit, dude. Alright. I'm gonna lower the song. This is Blow My Drums. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Rocket. Thank you, Chorus. Thank you, K. Thank you, Mohawk Mark, dude. Thank you, Jellybean, too. Jellybean popped in real quick. That's epic sauce. Yeah, I'll be live later today, 2 or 3 p.m. PST. We're gonna be doing Minecraft because I didn't get to have time to schedule an actual stream. But yeah, it's gonna be epic. I know you guys like Minecraft, right? I love Minecraft. It's one of my favorite games ever, dude. I would die for Minecraft. Shout out Minecraft movie. If you're gonna go watch it, boogie on down, you know? Alright, I'll see you guys all later today, okay? Bye-bye.